and we are still experimenting with podcasting. A note before we start the show: the music that's played on this podcast is royalty free from Compose, myself, and friends. And to keep up with what's going on, you can always go to YouTube /@ interact 1808 and re-listen to any. And here we have a caller over here, which I'm not going to accept. You should give him a little Muppet jibe there.
Yeah, I'm not taking any calls right now.
He's on here. I can't do that.
Oh, I'm on here.
We got a hacker.
Yeah.
Send one of your little Muppets after him. You got your Muppets with you today?
Yeah, I sure do. A matter of fact, Staples is here. Hey, Staples, say hi. You didn't even introduce me, but that's okay. All right, she'll introduce me.
Oh, I'm on with Jerry D and whoever he's got in his studio there. I don't even know who they are. But
Hi, hi. This is Staples. Hi, Jetty D. How you doing? Hey, RF. How
how
you
do you
been,
do?
man?
What's
I
up?
haven't talked to you in ages. Are you there, RF?
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah. Um. Well, anyway, what's happening? What's new?
Well, I'll tell you, we can check out your picture there. Maybe you can talk about, well, Jerry can talk about what's happening in that picture. I can put that up very, very easily.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Let's
um,
take a look at it. What we got?
this one
Yeah.
here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta do something here. Oh yes, that one. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can also talk about how many spies in D.C. I can talk about the military officials break their silence on UFO interfering with a missile. And also, we can listen to Lee Camp and Ellen Goldfield talk about Julius Assange and maybe watch the SpaceX CRS 27 Cargo Dragon approaching the docking station. And maybe check out the Vermont news before it's all over. But I got a question. I got a question of the week. So if one of you Muppets or Jerry can answer this, or someone out there is listening can message us and tell us what the answer is to this, I'd appreciate that. People have opinions. Okay, the question of the week: who wins, AI or the devil?
Uh-oh. Good question. Let me ask Pinhead. Hold on. I got Pinhead here. Do you want... Let me get him on.
What uh, which one would win? That's a good question. I mm,
If they had a big bout,
yeah, but AI, the devil. Well, let's ask Jerry D.
Don't
he's
ask
too
me,
religious to ask.
sir. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. I mean, it could be a tide, you know? I mean, Satan's been around for how many years now? So I don't know. And AI has been around how long? I know AI has been around for a long, long time. I think AI was here before Satan, though, because I
Me
think
too.
after the fact. What do you what, am I ri- am I right?
Oh, we'll see if you can.
What's so funny about that? I'm sorry. The audience gave us a clap there. Anyway, I'm sorry, Al. What did you say?
Let's leave it to people and see what they say. It's one of them things that you want to just discuss and toss up there and check out. But anyways, here's your picture, and maybe you can explain what's going on there. Now, this may lead to why AI was here before the devil.
Yeah, had to be because computers weren't built before the devil came.
Well, how do you know? Look at what's in your picture. What's
Let's
that talking about?
Okay, what do we have there? We got yeah, we have a flying saucer with a light on it facing down on top of the pyramid. So if you look at your dollar bill, right, in the back of it, well, there's your eye, on the pyramid. But they got this thing set up a little differently. Okay, but you see the landing fields down here where the UFOs used to land on? Man,
Uh,
I had a picture of one. I drew one out years ago, and a lot of people laughed at me. I guess it's not a funny anymore. I guess it's all coming to a reality here.
oh, you talk about the eye in the sky now.
Yeah, now over here on the right there, that looks like a helicopter, doesn't it?
Up on top, you mean?
On the right hand side of the UFO there, the one you showed.
Well, it looks like other spaceships, different designs.
Uh, okay. Um, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see, now you know how the pyramids were built. See, this is what they use. They use machinery. I always knew that. It was, driving me crazy for what they were saying, keeping us in the dark all the time. No, it was built this way. No, it was built that way. No, it was built that way. Do your homework, man. Figure out where all the people live. Find out, where their homes were. If they had took a lot of people maybe to move all this stuff around. But they did have giants too. I mean, if you look, you can see the giants. See on the left, on
Were
the
they real giants or robots?
well, they could be robots. They
Yeah.
could be big robots because they might have picked up some of these heavy stones too. The hydraulics. And look how many pounds you lift with hydraulics today. But you never know. See, and over here on the left, down the bottom there, see, they even show it. Too bad I couldn't get a bigger picture on that, though, huh? Yeah,
You can open it up. You can press the four squares, enter full screen.
I did do that, but it didn't go all the way up. Let me try again. Let's see. No, that X's it. No, that goes down. See, it's not big enough. Yeah. Oh well. But anyway, yeah. It is pretty interesting. You see, so I and down underneath there, I believe there are like what do you call it, metal there.
I can move it. I moved it down.
Yeah. Okay. You see there where the flying saucers are there on the vessels on top of those pillars.
Yeah.
Okay, the stairs go down. Well, there was a war going on, and this pillar here got shot at. Okay, you can see the stone all blown away. And then over there, another one, there's a stone is all blown away on that one too. And I get visions, right, of being in the middle there. I was somewhere in the middle of all this.
Playing music or what?
No, no, I had my own ship there, and I landed there on. Well, you can't see it, but if you get the picture of it, I get visions there. Okay, and there was a war going on. We're being shot at. And yeah, but anyway, these things were held on by magnetic field. You see, by the magnets that say went into the ship, and it stays still. If the wind blows or anything, those things won't move. They stay right there. That's how far advanced they were. And we still have that. We do have the same equipment to do so. You know, but if you want to know the truth, man, that's the truth. If you can't handle the truth, then you know what to do. Yeah. So go ahead and check it all out, man. Click on that picture there, and maybe you can follow some more and see what else is on that UFO. I mean, they got a lot of stuff on there, and in fact, you're going to find that there's copper wire in the pyramids, by the way, and you're going to find a piece of copper that was inside a granite uh, granite. Uh, what do you call it? Glass. Oh, yeah, granite. Yeah, granite stone. And what they did is they got the stone hot. They melted it, and then they took the copper wire and they pushed it down in. But that was inside the one in Giza there. You ought to check it out though. And if you want to know what the queen chamber and the king chamber is, it's called negative and positive. Remember, we have Mercury too, and don't forget, you had the big gold things plates that were up there on top of the pyramid, and there was a good reason for that. Duh, what could that be? Why would they put gold up there on just a pyramid? Nobody lives in it. Damn, what a waste of work. Yeah, but figure out why it was there, and then you're gonna figure it out. Okay, and then you'll know where the copper wires went. Okay, and remember, you got a negative and positive king and chambers, king and queen chambers. So look at the cables. Where did they go? They had one down in the ground, not down in the quartz stone. But they cut a lot of the cable out of there. But there was a piece left, so you can't miss it. They couldn't get it out without breaking the stone, so they had to leave it there. But anyway, Let's see what else. Um, what else can I add to it? You got anything to say there, RF?
No, I'm just looking at it, and this first picture that I have up there now looks like the circle is a picture of the universe, and in the center of that universe is a planet or a central control, which
Mhm,
probably controls what's well probably the great eye that you have and over here.
mhm.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what they would think. Let the people, come in and, let us know what they think. Do you think these pyramids were used for a power plants like electrical, maybe hydrogen, or I mean, it got all the makings for either one because they did have a wall all the way around the pyramid. And of course, when it rained and everything, the water used to stay down in there because they always use that water. They always have plenty of water to make hydrogen. So there's a possibility they could have made hydrogen in there because it's set up like that, that you could. And let's see, because why? Because you got electricity. Why? Because the sun is beating on that gold. And what does the gold do? Gives you electricity. Wow. And then what happens? Mm, that means you got juice. So what was it all used for? Then you got the obelisks. Okay. They were what, granite stone. They went up on 100 feet and they were buffed into glass. And you see what we're doing right now, talking on a crystal on the microphone, and then you're listening to on your earphones or whatever, your speakers. Well, think in a logical sense. How do you think they had, voices going through the obelisk? Because why? It's crystal. Crystal? What is crystal?
Frequencies.
Yeah, frequencies. Get into your computer, check it out. Tear them apart if you want to. Check all your perf boards. Look what's on them. You got resistors, you got diodes, you got triacs, you got, power. You got everything in there, man. And it's, integrated circuits and all. Check it all out. Figure out how these sounds travel in the air. To me, that's a miracle. Here we are talking and it's in the air. And you don't consider that a miracle? I do. I mean, that to me is like, wow, who would ever know that you can talk on a microphone and people can hear you all over the world, and probably out in space too. I mean, think about it, nothing like it, huh? You
Mm.
know, the truth is all getting out now about the kingdom of Christ. Yep, I said it. The kingdom of Christ. Yep. You guys will learn that too eventually. You're going to say, damn, is this the kingdom the man was talking about they murdered on the cross 2,000 years ago? Yes, it was. Isn't that a shame? They didn't want you to know back then. Now, who have done that? Who are the ones that gave the Romans to kill that man that told us about this? Hmm? Now you want to know the truth? There's the truth. You think now you brainwash anymore? Well, you can be brainwashed if you want to, but I'm not. So, but anyway, go ahead, RF. What you got anything to say there about
Uh,
it?
I just have some music. You want to listen to some music?
Yeah, and then later on, well, I'll show you a little clip that not clip, but I think I got on my messenger. But yeah, what you got for us? An original?
Well, this is called Spaceman. It's a new wave. It's done by Max Diego and Step something, and it comes from Compose, and it's royalty free. So let's listen to that.
Oh, okay.
Greatest communicator, you want to be
Unbelievable. You like that?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Unbelievable.
You know, the audience laughed. I don't know if they laughed because they saw me trip.
Well, that's a composed collaboration, and it wasn't too bad. At least they come up with something good.
Yeah, I like the music. The music was. I heard some of the words. I don't know what's plugged my ears. My ears are not that good anywhere lately. Yeah, but yeah. What do we got?
Oh, what do I got? That's a close up of a or a reenactment of
UFO.
yeah, hitting. Listen to this. The U.S. military is in possession of a video of a UFO apparently uh, dis- taking a shot or disabling a nuclear warhead during a routine test. According to multiple former officials, they claim the video in question captured a saucer shaped craft circling the unarmed dummy warhead shortly after it detached from the Atlas missile booster, then shooting four beams of light at the warhead, disabling it. Retired U.S. Air Force Lieutenant Bob Jacobs and Major Man's men claim to have viewed the recording of the 1964 encounter before the tape went missing.
Hmm.
The feds took it.
Hmm. Why do they want to keep this secret to the people? I hate this, man. They should tell the people the truth. Enough lying.
Well, they don't want to scare the masses. I mean, it's
Hey,
called
look, if people
hysteria.
want to be scared, then that's their prerogative. Let them be scared. Look, the truth has to come out. You know, they got to all grow up anyway. You know, they got to realize the truth and the facts are here. I had to face it. Why can't they face it? Anyone can face it if they want to. You just can't be afraid of it. What do we got? A bunch of cowards out there that they can't face the reality? This is the reality. These UFOs have been around here before the pyramids, and everybody know. Well, not everybody, just the educated ones know. The other ones don't. I don't
Quantum
know.
leap people.
Huh?
Quantum leap people. You know, we're looking into our progress in the future, and this is what the games they play.
It's too bad though, you know. They look. If the people out there wanted to get rid of us, they would have done it a long time ago with Lucifer. Okay, because you see, Lucifer wanted to erase all the people on the planet and come down here and do it, and no, and you know, and do it all again. You know, bring the animals back and the whole bit and whatever. You see, they could have done that a long time ago. But the man they murdered, he said, "No, you're not going to kill these people down here. We're going to rehabilitate them." This is what he wanted to do, but no, you know, and he's still doing it because see, the left side are on Satan's side, on Lucifer's side. You see, they want to wipe everybody off the planet. See, that's why they're bringing people into the United States to cause a revolution. You know, so that way we can go to war and kill one another off here. You know, I
Well, you
mean,
know do you know who Julius Assange is?
who?
Julius Assange,
Julius, son. Why does that sound familiar?
because he's the guy that owned WikiLeaks back there during the Middle East War.
Hmm.
And he's been in exile in Britain for many years because the United States wants to prosecute him. And he's going for his final trial. You want to listen to this piece? Let's listen to this.
Yeah, go ahead. I can wait on
Okay.
another thing. Go
All
ahead.
right. Let me get this up there. And
Okay, so as folks may or may not know, but you will as soon as I read this headline. Ooh, excuse me.
That's okay.
Next week is an important date. Basically, on the 20th, Julian Assange will be back in court in the High Court in the UK,
Who?
where he has been languishing in prison for years now.
Oh.
And basically, this is his last chance to argue his case before the UK courts before they will have exhausted all appeals, in which case he will be extradited. Or there could be an application to the European Court of Human Rights, but from what I understand, that's, I mean, yeah, what you'd expect. So basically, this is they're calling it Day X, and there is a rally, as far as I understand it, in DC outside the DOJ, the Department of Non-Justice, in Washington DC on the 20th. That's Tuesday, to mark this Day X. And how important this is. And I know we've talked about this ad nauseum, and it can feel weird to be talking about like one man's plight in the face of what's happening in Gaza. But lest we forget, Julian Assange and WikiLeaks have told us a lot about Israel, such as the fact that Israel allowed Hamas to come to power, basically because they felt that it would do good for them. You know, it would be good for continuing this perceived idea of Israel being the victim and shit like that. So WikiLeaks has shared so much with us about the shit that is coming to fruition.
I'm going to cut off about there because I don't really want to do that part.
Yeah.
But
Well, what was she saying? She said Israel sent them over there, right?
they knew Hamas was forming.
Right. They knew this because they're the ones that sent them over there.
This is a long time ago.
Right. They're the ones that sent them over there.
Well, he mostly got busted for that kid who leaked the information from a command and control center, I think in Saudi Arabia, of them killing unarmed people in the streets of Baghdad. I mean, it went to the point where the helicopter is circling the building and they shot a couple people. And then a little bit later in the film, they found circling again, and a black sort of hearse comes up to pick up the bodies, and they shot them and killed them. So that was a WikiLeaks that that little guy got busted for, and that's how they got to Julian Assange. They wanted him for showing that, and other things that were going on in the war that the United States was doing that wasn't right. But anyways, they he went to Sweden, okay, and supposedly the United States said Sweden has a warrant out for him, his arrest while he's still in England after that, for soliciting a male prostitute or having sex with a female prostitute without a rubber. Okay? And so that was a big thing. And they tried to get him extradited to Sweden. This is the US, so that Sweden would extradite him. Well, he went into an embassy from South America in London, and he lived in there for years and years. And then they finally stormed into that embassy about a year and a half ago or so, or 2 years ago, and dragged him out of there and put him in jail in London. Now his final appeal for him not to be extradited to the U.S. is up, and this is his last chance. So if they get him in the U.S., they're gonna they're gonna really prosecute. They got all kinds of major warrants on him, and he's only a reporter.
Huh.
Anyways, that's
Well,
what's happening there.
okay. So, what do you think they're ever release him or?
Well, his family, and he's from Australia, and the Australians want him to be released and sent back to Australia, but we don't know if that's going to happen. The only one who can pardon him right now is Biden. So if Biden doesn't get elected, there is a possibility that he could get pardoned and that way get himself to back to Australia. Other than that, if he doesn't pardon him, he's probably going to get extradited to the U.S. and the U.S. is going to put him through all kinds of courts and keep him in jail forever, whatever.
Mm.
The little guy who leaked the information from the command and control center is already out of jail.
Hmm.
So, I mean, he's been in there so long.
Wow.
Anyways, let's stop sharing that. And
Hey, I got a little something here to say about Joe Biden's father. If you could turn me on there, I show my picture up there.
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute here.
Yeah, and the audience is gonna love this. I know they are. Mm. All right. Okay, kids, ladies and gentlemen, can you see that right there? Huh? Oh, you read it? Are you listen? Are you reading it? Yeah, it is funny, isn't it? What do you think of it, Staples?
Oh yeah. If they can only, can you go back to 1941? Wow. Well, need money to travel back to 1941 to give Joe Biden's dad a condom? Hey, Pinhead, did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. That's funny. Wow, wouldn't that be something? Boy, we can get rid of a lot of problems that way. Never thought of it. I like that dude. It's funny. Oh, how about a big hand for the show, man?
Yeah. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah. So how about a big hand for Staples and Pinhead? All right. Were they
How
awesome?
about another song?
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you hear what she said?
I've been to the edge of the world. They wouldn't let me out. I hollered, spit, and let the filthiest words from my mouth. Give me wings. Give me a gun. Give me anything to get me from under their thumb. They big rich more than me, but I got something up my sleeve. See, I am full of will, so strong that I am a fucking time bomb. Give me wings. Give me a gun. Give me anything to get me from under their thumb. Give me wings. Give me the gun. Give me anything to get me from under the thumb.
Well, that was funny. That wasn't too good, but
Yeah.
swore in it a couple of times. That's Gimme Gimme by
I my
Steppin'
cough.
Something,
I was coughing.
TDS Studio, Billy Bosco, and Cole Coast Queso.
Okay, so
Unbelievable. But I listened to it and I didn't hear the gun thing and I didn't hear the swearing words, but now I'm a little afraid of that.
yeah.
What I'm doing there, you know.
I mean, all in all, though, it didn't sound bad.
It
Voice
was
was
a
a
little
little
weak
off,
for
though.
a collaboration, I think.
thing in there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, a little sharp and a little flat. Maybe that's the way she wanted to sing it, or he
And
wanted to sing.
she's definitely European. She wasn't American.
Yeah, you know, it's different. You know, and it's flavorful. I mean, they can do a little more work on it, like I'm doing on mine. I still got a lot of work on my end to do. What we have here.
Oh, I got watch SpaceX's CRS-27 cargo dragon approaching a docking with a space station. Watch out for the commercials in this one because they're going to try and stick them in there.
Yeah. You just gotta kind of shut them down. That's
It's a
all.
nice shot. You can see it slowly moving over Earth.
Yeah. Does that Earth look flat to you?
Woody Hoberg confirming less than 10 meters away and talking the error bands all green, so that's essentially just meaning Dragon continues to be well in control of itself and in good alignment as it approaches this docking port.
Hmm.
Expecting docking in about 90 seconds.
What they are docking onto?
The space station.
Yeah. See, they're watching Jesus Christ's kingdom being built in space. And that's something. They always wonder how he was going to do it.
Well, I think it's mankind.
Hmm. These are all the believers. These are the ones that believe in Jesus Christ.
5
even
meters to go.
Chinese people, they believed in him because they're building the equipment. If they weren't building the equipment, then they didn't believe in him. But the ones that believed in that man that was crucified, murdered over 2,000 years ago, he's the one that told us about this kingdom in the heaven. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they just don't want to give him the credit. I'm giving him the credit because nobody could ever do what he did. He's more than a hero. He's a legend.
Hands off, point.
Tap, crew, hands off.
Crew is hands off. We are less than 2 meters away.
Mm. So you think the millionaires will buy their way up there?
Some of them will. There's a lot of money up there in resources.
They won't. They're not going to need any money up there.
In resources.
Money and shove it.
Gold, diamonds.
Dragon contact and soft capture complete.
You got the robots. The robots to do the work. And the humans can keep fighting over one another. Why they just keep building out there? That's all. And you take the smart and the intelligent ones, and the ones that want to live, and you bring them up there. The ones that want to live a righteous life. How do you think Jesus Christ was going to do this? How do you think he was going to weed the garden? And he's the one that's going to be in charge of who goes up there anyway. His spirit is always in charge.
I don't think they use those levels. I think when you get into the spiritual side, there's another whole dimension which it's like taking quantum leaps, like the Indian star people.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The spiritual. Yes, I agree with this.
I mean, this is mankind's exploration, and it
But
keeps things
see,
going
even
on
American
forever
Indians
and
mentioned
ever.
it about the big white cloud. What do you think they were talking about? He's saying the man is going to come back in a cloud. In a cloud, get it?
Yeah, it's a dream.
No, it's not
It's
a
the
dream.
cosmos, right through
He's
the.
trying to explain something. How would he say? Well, he'll come down in a ship. Would he come down in a ship? I mean, after all, Father created us, right? He's our creator. And then he gave us the intelligence to build computers. And he gave us intelligence to build wings. If he didn't want us to build them, he would have wiped us off the planet. And they would have
Well,
done something totally different, and we wouldn't have had a chance to make it.
there's a couple of levels there. You got the spiritual, then you got the spaceship level, and then you also got the Stargate level where they just walk through the Stargate from planet to planet.
Yeah, that's when you're using the fields where you can shoot right out into space. You go, you're gone.
Well, it's kind of like a
You
fabric.
you
That's
moving
what we were talking about.
eye,
Is
man, and you're on the
is
other side. You know how long it would take you to get up there with a little gas engine? Forget about it. It'd be just like the days when we were riding around with mules and digging up trenches and filling up carts and moving rocks and everything with animals and all that stuff and slaves. Really, that's where you are if you think you're going to get out there in that place, with a little gas engine, because that ain't going to happen.
Well, talking about the future and cryptocurrency, here's news from the state of Vermont, and I'm gonna read this to you. And let me see, because it's from Montpelier, February 16th. The Vermont Department of Financial Regulation, the DFR, recently entered into a settlement with TradeStation Crypto Incorporated to resolve Vermont's securities investigation into TradeStation's crypto interest earning program. TradeStation, a Florida corporation formed in 2018, provides crypto assets related financial services to retail and institutional customers in the United States, including investing in trading services. From August 2020 to June 2022, TradeStation offered crypto interest earning programs to Vermont investors. Under this program, investors passively earned interest on crypto assets by loaning them to TradeStation. TradeStation maintained total discretion over the revenue generating activities utilized to earn returns for investors. The company offered to promote their crypto interest earning program in Vermont and the United States at large via its website and various programs or platforms. Task force determined that during the offering period, TradeStation engaged in unregistered offer of sale of securities via its crypto interest earning program from the states uh, participating in the settlement. TradeStation will pay each state a fine of $29,411.76 in and cease to offer, sell, or renew its crypto interest earnings program unless registered or exempt. The 15 million multi-state settlement on behalf of the 51 states jurisdiction is a result of the North American Securities Administration Association's task force for 8 state security regulators from Alabama, California, Ohio, South Carolina, Washington, and Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. So they're after the cryptocurrency. They actually sued them. And uh, you can go and give them a call if you got questions about what's going on. You can go to the Vermont Department of Financial Regulations website or give them a call at 1-877-550-3907. Or you can even email at dfr.securitiesinfo@vermont.gov. So they're starting to get into that. I mean, Biden's opening it up and Vermont suing those companies for their illegal activity. Plus, I don't know if cryptocurrency is very safe. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff happening with that, hasn't there been?
Hmm.
Yeah. What does your gang think about it?
Mm, I don't know.
Ask them. Ask them if they use cryptocurrency.
You mean?
The Muppets.
Oh! You're talking about them. I forgot. They do what now? I'm
Ask
sorry.
them if they use cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency. Let me find out. Hey, Staples, do they use krypton? What is it?
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, krypton currency.
I don't know. Maybe. Let me check with Pinhead. Pinhead, he knows everything, you know.
I heard you. I heard you ask. Well, I don't know. I hate to tell you, this is one time I don't know everything. You know what I mean? But Why is that so funny?
Because they love you. How much they love you? Huh?
Hey, listen, guys. I mean, RF asked you a question and you didn't know, and Pinhead didn't know. I don't know, Al. I mean, what do you think?
There's quite a few cryptocurrency markets out there these days. Bitcoin is on top. One Bitcoin is worth $52,309 and 43 cents. It just went up. And you got Earthrum, that's $3,000 for a coin. And most of these, a lot of people have been picking up what cryptocurrency is sort of like they used to give out green stamps and stuff like that for going shopping. And then people started trading with each other and then selling them to each other. This is what cryptocurrency actually is. It's not real money.
Right. And yeah, actually, when you think about it, it's logical because why would you need any money? So you know what you're doing. So you're bringing up a thing that Christ said over 2,000 years ago. Quote, in my father's house, we didn't need any money.
Yeah, but they're worth crypto $52,305.
Mm.
That's a lot of money. It goes up and down. And
Well,
that's only one coin.
Yeah, okay, but this is what I'm trying to say. See, when the kingdom is all built, in other words, okay, you take like Star Trek or whatever, okay? Now, if you got a house that it runs, I mean, you don't need any workers, you got robots, right? Why would you need any money? You don't need any money. The only reason why we have money because we're slaves. That's why we have money. When the money is out there and boom, it's gone, then the robots will be doing all the work. That's what I see is happening. I mean, it's logical sense too, in a way, because that man said over 2,000 years ago, quote, in my father's house, we didn't have money. We didn't need any money. We all did things accordingly. We all knew what to do. Our minds are all one. But evidently people haven't caught on to that yet. But they will sooner or later. Those smart ones will catch it. The intelligent ones will see the truth about the real kingdom that Christ was talking about over 2,000 years ago. And if you don't see it by now, I don't think you guys are ever going to see it. Anyway, it's your floor. Go ahead. What say you?
I got another song, and then I guess I'm going to get off here unless you want to do something else.
No, I don't have anything in set up because.
Oh, let's hope they don't swear in this song. It's called Stars of Night.
Stars
by
Sounds pretty
Milo, TST Studios, and Frankincense. Or Frankenstein or something.
Frankenstein. You ought to get a hold of them.
Tell them where it's at.
Exactly. Yeah. Tell them what we're doing.
The streets are dark, their suits are hung, the lights are dimmed, they've all gone home. The trash is piled along the curb, the day is done, now it's our turn. We are the stars of the night, we are the stars, we are the stars of the night, we are the stars of the night. The steps go down, no sign above. The line is long, but not for us. Straight to the rope, they know our names. The rest can stand out in the rain. We are the stars of the night. We are the stars. We are the stars of the night. We are the stars of the night. Drinks on the house, we never pay. The crowd is hot, let's go backstage. Let's go upstairs, let's drink some wine. I sleep all day, you work till 5. Some of our friends can barely survive, but it's alright. We are the stars of the night. We are the stars. We are the stars of the night. We are the stars of the night. The stars of the night. The stars of the night. Open the doors because we are the stars of the night.
The star of the night. Yeah. How about a big hand for that dude? What was his name again?
That was it was Dark Wave. Stars of the Night was a song. It was by Milo, TST Studios, and Frankenstein. Those are the three people who collaborated on that.
Now, what do you guys think?
Awesome!
Yeah.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like us. Yeah. No prize though. I can't give you anything for that, but we do appreciate it. It makes us feel good inside and makes us know that we're doing something right to have people laugh. So just make sure now. If you can make a joke, you say, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what do you get when you get 3 white horses that fall in the mud?"
I don't know.
Neither do I. Hey, we'll ask Staples.
Staples. What do you get when you get like 3 white horses to fall in the mud? Hey, wait a minute. You asked that question, didn't you? Yeah, so now I'm repeating after you.
Well, then I didn't have to say it then if you knew. So what is it? I mean, what do you get? It's simple. I mean, everybody should know this one. I'll bet you Pinhead knows.
Now, Pinhead don't know.
Hey, I do too. You get 3 dirty white horses. That's what you get. What did I win? Did I win anything?
No, you didn't win a darn thing. Besides, this is not your show. This is RF's show. So,
Hey guys, please, no arguing. I mean, every time you guys get together, you always have something to fight about. You sound like a cousin. My God, kind of break things up a little bit there. Don't argue over this stuff. It doesn't. It's not healthy, man. It's not healthy.
yeah, you're right, Jetty D. You're right. We're sorry. Well, Pinhead, can you apologize?
Yeah, I can apologize. So I'm sorry. But don't let it happen again, okay, dear Staples?
Hey, why are you blaming me? Already, see? He started. I'm trying to make amends and that.
All right, guys, enough is enough.
Hey, I got one for him. If they're so smart and can answer all these questions. How many politicians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Let's ask. Hey, Staples.
Yes.
What the heck was that? Pinhead, was that you? Well, why did you say that?
Because every time she talks like she's got crap in her mouth.
Wow, I never knew that.
If you guys are going to fight about it, I'm not going to ask the question, how many politicians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I know. It takes one, and actually 10. One to hold the light bulb, and 9 to turn the ladder.
Now that was funny.
Jerry, what do you think? How many it's going to take?
Um, probably all of them. I don't know.
No, it doesn't go like that. Let's face it, they can't screw in light bulbs. If the Dems try, the GOP will unscrew them. And if the GOP hey, I got to sign off for today, okay?
Oh, alrighty. Yeah, it's been a good one, and it was a mild day today. It wasn't what the 30s, So yeah, we're supposed to be getting some warm
Cool.
weather next week. Keep your fingers crossed, man. Probably be in the 50s. Can't wait. No, sir, can't wait. But anyway,
What did the groundhog say?
we're supposed to have an early spring.
Hey, good, great.
Yeah, hopefully. Hey, later on, when we get back on, we'll talk about the kingdom in the heaven again, because I like it. I like getting on that subject because I'm watching what NASA's doing in China and everybody, all building, and going out into space. But anyway, sounds all good to me. So,
Okay.
all
I'm
right.
going to be signing off. I'm going to say, if you're looking for something to listen to, check out Indigenous Nation. I got show 532 up there. You can find it by going to Mixcloud/DJRF.
Yeah, and we're gonna say see you later, there, Staples.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll see you there, RF.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you again.
Yeah, you're a good old pal. You can count on us anytime. We'll pop in once in a while, and hopefully that Staples behaves.
Hey, cut it out.
All right, listen, guys, enough. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's funny. But anyway, I'm signing off. So how about a big hand for RF and me and Staples and Pinhead. And the producers and all the gimmicks and whatever have you that are in here in the toy box. Thank you for listening in.
Yep. Have a good day. Have a good night.